Hello, my name is Garx82, and welcome to a bit of a special episode. And the reason for that is because unfortunately I have managed to lose the last episode. I thought it was all uploaded, and I had forgotten that I was going to upload it later, and then I went ahead and accidentally deleted it, thinking I didn't need it anymore, and it was taking up disk space. And yeah, so long story short, I lost today's episode. So I'm going to do a quick kind of, I'll just going to kind of show off what I had been working on, because otherwise there's going to be a pretty big jump in some of the stuff here. I unfortunately don't have time to record an entire episode. I don't have hours. So I'm kind of doing this right before I head to bed, just so I can get something uploaded for you guys tomorrow, or today, I should say. But the main things I have been working on is, one, I've been improved a few things, and the other one is I have been working on the singularities. And before we jump into that, though, I have done a few more seeds. We got gunpowder. I think that might be the only one, actually. But I have automated a few other things. I think those, we already had those last episode. I have automated Certus quartz, and pretty simple. I'm just sending all the ores that we are producing into the thing here to be automated, because I was having some weirdness with calculation processors. Not entirely sure what it was. I couldn't figure it out, but I was crafting up like 1,000 calculation. I can even try it right now. I get crafting up like 1,000 calculation, and for some reason it was getting up to about 700 and something and getting stuck, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I would cancel it, and then I would craft up the rest, and then it would just work. So I don't know if it's something with the pure Certus, or I had a messed up recipe somewhere. Like, I thought it was a 1 to 4 recipe, but it was actually a 1 to 3, so AE thought it had more, kind of thing. I don't know what it was, but so I figured, let me just automate those Certus. So now we have, you know, this is fully automated. We don't have to do that on demand anymore. And yeah, I have gone ahead and expanded this. Basically, I have these recipes right in the middle in the ME interface, and then 4 of these centrifuges around, so it puts them in all 4. And that is for the pure versions. Because when you're starting to get into thousands per, that you need like thousands and thousands, you need to expand a lot of this stuff. But yeah, so I've automated that. I built some more infusing factories, because we all had them on the 1, and I got kind of tired of that. So I have one with carbon in it, fully carbon, and then one with redstone, and one with diamond. And those are just kept full at all times. So if I need 1,000 circuits, I can just do 1,000, and then it just puts 1,000 osmium in there. They can all sort. It doesn't cause issues. It doesn't mess anything up, and it's quicker when they can do that, because this one was a bit of an issue. I still have a few on here, because they have, like, that one's compressed chrome. That's a overwhelming matter. It needs to melt down, and that one is compressed obsidian. So I still have a few on there. I might switch them all out eventually, but the next one would probably be the chrome one. But yeah, we have that. Now I have also, I think what else I have done. I did expand my Rune of Air. Now, one thing I have done is I have set it to keep a bunch of living rock, 4,000 living rock in the A system with this level maintainer. As we can see, I also have calculation processors, because I was having that weird issue with them. So I have it set to maintain 4,000, but I have expanded this thing over here. Unfortunately, this is definitely causing some lag. When all these things break, the world, it's not TPS, it's FPS. My FPS just drops when these things all break, which is a bit annoying. But I figure I can just have this. Yep, there it goes. It's definitely laggy when it does that. But it's clearing this out, and I figured having a lot more of those would speed that up. So I did that there. Now, the Rune of Air, I have definitely improved this with this setup over here. And as we can see, we are actually crafting 4 of them at a time. Now, what I have done is, in the middle, kind of similar to the other ones, I have the 5 basic runes, the tier 1 runes in the middle. Unfortunately, with the way the vacuum hoppers and the range collectors work, I don't think I can do it this way with the dropping, because as we know, the tier 2 runes, say for summer, use Rune of Earth, Rune of Air. Well, if I have the set to pick up these, before they even make it down, the range collector is picking them up. Yeah, got a little bit of a lag there as it broke all those blocks. But yeah, so we have one of those in the middle, and with blocking mode on, and it's pushing the things into the precision droppers. Now I have reset all the runes to have Living Rock as the very last one. So basically it drops the 5 and then the Living Rock, and then turns off. And I'm using the entity detectors with an item filter in it set to Living Rock. And then I've just did the radius for X and Z to set to 0 and then Y. So basically it's only doing this row. Each of them are only doing the one below it. It's only checking for the Living Rock. So yeah, it does that. It drops the stuff, it drops the Living Rock, then it turns the dropper off. Now the only weird thing, and I don't know why it's doing this, for some reason it seems to drop the brass ingot, then pause. So now it's paused, and then it drops all the other ones. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's just some weirdness with the there. It drops the brass and then sits, and then it waits like a second before it does the rest. But I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, so there is my Rune of Airs. Now I have dominant augments on these, so they're pulling from this whole battery, like mana battery thing we have over here, and we can actually see we're draining these out pretty well. I think I may. Nah, I think I should probably throw the TNT thing on. Also, I have set this advanced redstone interface for the three things underneath to ignite them. So that's how I turn that on. But yeah, when all this stuff starts running, the base is definitely starting to lag, and that's the main thing. So as soon as this finishes, the FPS lag should be a bit better. Ooh, did I do the right thing? Now that I'm looking at that, I'm like, I might have set the wrong thing. Is this turning that off? I may have to look at that. Yeah, that's like, feels like that's turning that off. If I hold that, it is, wait, how did I do those? That was wrong. That's not right. I wanted it to set these. That. Yeah, I set those to the wrong thing. Whoops. I think that's right. Alright. I turn that off. There we go. Alright. When I set it, I set the droppers. I didn't want the droppers turned off. Alright. So we'll just we'll do that. Alright. And then that will feed all these hoppers. I don't want this running too much though, because it is tearing through lots and lots of gunpowder, and we need lots of gunpowder. I think it's for, I don't remember, the EV capacitor, which I haven't finished yet, but yeah, that needs lots and lots of gunpowder, and I'll go through it and figure out why it needs it, but it's the mixed metal ingots. It needs to yeah, it sends those through the blast furnace or whatever. Not the implosion. Yeah, it sends it through here. So that is why we need so much on iridium alloy plates. That's what we need. All right, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've gone ahead and we got these three all taken care of. Zombie heads is a bit of an issue. I may set up one more of the things to get zombie heads. I think it's this one. Maybe not. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Right now it is this, but unfortunately these aren't super quick. But I figured, you know, while I'm doing other things, crafting up other stuff, this will just slowly fill up. But yeah, that one's done. This one is fully automated. And the reason I can't start it is because there's so many bytes. And I have expanded one. I haven't done the other ones yet, which I maybe do 4 of them. But I have expanded this one, which is doing the Runes of Air right now, to do about 1 million. I think it can do 1 million byte recipes. It's got 16 64Ks on it, and then the 4 of those. So yeah, the base is coming along pretty well. I'm still kind of annoyed that I lost today's episode, but yeah, I think we are doing pretty well. Also, I have fully automated, or got this upgraded fully with the speed upgrades and the luck modifiers. This is actually running at 8 million, 8.3 million RF. And as we can see, it is 3 conduits with speed upgrades in it. Can barely keep up with it, which is hilarious. Most of the stuff I don't even really need. It's just being voided, basically. But I just thought it was fun. We can get a fully maxed out void miner. Yeah, I think uranium may be one of the few things that I actually need in mass. But yeah, most of the stuff, it's just all being voided at this point. But I'll let it run for a bit and then maybe turn it off, because we aren't producing enough power. We're only producing 6 million. We're draining 8.6 million. So once it gets down, I'll shut it off. But yeah, this thing is chugging along, producing steam. And we are producing lots and lots of power, almost 6 million from our turbine here. I did craft up one more thing for brine. So we're producing 900 millibuckets per tick of brine that's being sent into here. And yeah, now we are backlogged with that. We were a little bit at night when these things were turned off. It was starting to drain out a bit. But anyway, that is where we're at. So I'm just going to kind of let the world run, craft up, you know, the runes of singularity, the rune of air, and the control circuits, and I will work on the last 2 here. But yeah, we have 4 runes of air now. We're working on a 5th one. And we got 2 of those, the elite platings, and then we got 13 of those. So I feel like we are doing pretty dang good. I could even, I don't know if we'll be able to. What do I need? I need 10,000. How many? I need, yeah, 10,000 more of those. And then I can be done with that one. Yeah, I do need to expand. I think I need to expand some of those crafters. We were just doing, because I've decided I want to do 1,000 at once, these crafts, I need a bit bigger crafters. But yeah, I will wait till this stuff finishes and then maybe expand. But yeah, there we go. I've crafted up of another 1,000 batch. I've crafted up 700 and something for that. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.